So today we have A-star testing, and this is just pointlessly complicated in my opinion. So we have our A-star testing folder here that I got off of this page right here. So all of it's, I take no credit of any of the code, it's all right here. And basically this is what it does, and this is all the code. The buttons are kind of pointless for the code unless you're going to build it and test it on the actual device itself. But you don't need them for just a simulator. Main.lu is pretty big, and I don't know how most of it works, and I tried to learn this, but it's a lot to comprehend. But basically it's a way of making the computer think of how to get from point A, which would be right here in our case, to point B, the fastest possible route, which is this path, and it will display 41 steps to get there. Sorry about how bad it's running. It's because I'm using a lot of the computer and whatnot in another process. Don't worry about it right now, but oh well. So that's what that is. And we could also do a pathfinding of sort for moving something, which we have right here. We have our white spot that'll be displayed in the center of the screen right here, and we have our green square, which is displayed randomly somewhere on the screen. So, and it's done like this so it doesn't spawn like half off the screen. The squared out width divided by 2 is to make sure that it'll only spawn within a certain perimeter of the edge of the screen. And then it transitions to the white square after 1 second. And it's going to the X, which is, we have it set to our center's X, which is in the dead center of the screen, and our center's Y, which is in the dead center of the screen. So that's how that works. So I'll just open this up and show you a little bit of that. Although, mind you, it's still not going to run very well. So we want to add Corona projects, chapter 3, project 1. There it is. That's all it does. So it'll spawn randomly every time I press Control R and take 1 second to get towards the middle. So if we want to change the X equals to 50 and the Y equals to 300, save it, relaunch it. Oops, broke it. Sorry. And I think that's how it's supposed to be done. There we go. So that's where it spawns. And I'm messing something up, so we'll undo everything that I did there, because I can't figure out what I've done wrong, because I'm bad at this. But we'll come up here and change our center X to plus 200 and minus 50. Save it, so our white dot's going to move. And now it's going to always go to that spot on the screen. There probably is better ways to do this. I just haven't done them in this video. But as you see, it all works nice, fine, and dandy. And that's how you do pathfinding, I guess. For like a tower defense, you would want to set up like a waypoint system, like I have right here. This is not functional, so don't worry about it. But the waypoint does work, but I have to click. This is just something I'm working on right now. This is not, none of this is required, but you need to set your I, which is which waypoint it is on, which was 0, which is wherever it spawns. And then your waypoints 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have this function to transport it to the next waypoint over 1 second, so waypoint I, and it prints I, so in the simulator it'll tell you which eye it's on. And here's the thing, so whenever I tap the button that I have to move it, it'll end that phase, and it'll take the I and make I equals I plus 1, which makes it 1, and then 2, and then 3, so it goes to waypoint 1, then 2, then 3. And that's how I guess you would do pathfinding in Corona SDK. Have fun.